Hi guys, it's Christy Shawan, and I have a lot of people come to me and say, how in the world can you do your full-time job as a CEO of a company and now you're CEO of another company? What's your day look like? I'm getting ready to tell you. Hi guys, it's Christy Shawan here. I've had a lot of people ask me over the last couple of months how I am able to have a full-time job as CEO of the hospital and have a part-time gig too. So today I'm going to tell you a little bit about what my typical day at the hospital is, a typical day with my side gig, and then why in the world I would want to do something like this. And we'll tell you the reasons as we get into that. But number 4, something that happened by surprise. I never knew that my second business was going to make my first business more successful. So I can't wait to tell you about that, but we'll just jump right in. So a typical day at the hospital, I get into work typically around 8 o'clock, and I am fielding questions the moment I get in the door. We never know what it's going to be. It could be a patient complaint. It could be a patient compliment, which I always love. I love to make rounds in the hospital to talk with the patients and make sure that everything is good with them. I think it's important that they see me. And as we go through the day, I'm still fielding questions and just batting down all the problems as I can. And then around 11 o'clock, when I'm thinking about going to lunch, inevitably something is going to blow up. So I quickly try to address that issue, and that may be talking to a staff member, it could be talking to a patient, or it could be talking to a surgeon. So I try to alleviate any problems at that point, and then I get to take a breather for lunch. And typically, I'm not breathing. I am actually breathing my second job. Then I come back from my lunch, and then that afternoon is just more of the same. So what is the problem of the day or the opportunity of the day that I might be able to help someone solve? So I'm a go, go, go all day long, high energy. And then at 5 o'clock, where most people might say, oh, I'm so glad that that day is over, I realize that I've helped a lot of people and I get to go home and help more people. So I grab a quick dinner with my husband, and then I get started on my second job, and that is my network marketing business. Now, what I didn't tell you is at lunch, I get to do my network marketing business, and I get to help people understand what health is all about, and I get to talk to them about how a financially feasible business like this can help them too. So that's the biggest part that I help people, is enriching their lives by showing them how to do this business and be successful with it. So after that, I have a little bit of husband time, and we might talk about our days. He's got a very busy schedule too. And by the time we've spent an hour or two together, I may have a training call that I deal with my team, or I may have fielded questions with my team, because what they do, how successful they are, depends upon my success. So even though I have this heart to help them, I have this heart to help them, and it helps with financial resources for all of us. Why do I do this business? And I'm going to tell you, when I first got started, I thought, well, this might give me a little bit of income to, help with some of the charities that I have. Then as I got deeper into this, I thought, you know what? I am making a good income as CEO of a hospital, but how can I continue that on in my future life when I retire? And I found very quickly that this network marketing business can not only meet my salary requirements or what I'm currently making, but it can also exceed it many times over. So why am I doing this? The number one thing is that money after retirement. And, it sounds like it's a very selfish thing, but if we don't take care of ourselves, who's going to take care of us? The number 2 reason is that the charitable causes that I know and love, and that one being Whole Kids Outreach out of Ellington, Missouri. They teach poor people how to have enriched lives. So that is a very big hot button for me. And the third thing is the unforeseen. Who knows what's going to happen tomorrow? No one is guaranteed tomorrow. I may have an issue with my health or something with my husband. The bottom line is I don't know what this life is going to bring. So I'm going to bring a plan B. The fourth thing I want to tell you about why this was such a big surprise to me, that this business was actually going to help my full-time business. I noted that no matter what time I am awake, I am thinking about something, whether it be the hospital or another business. And so this business has allowed me to unplug a little bit from the hospital. Doesn't mean that I'm not there and ready to answer any questions, but it's allowed me to focus on the real problems rather than the minute problems. And I'm spending all that time with the minute problems in a flourishing business in my part-time gig. Listen, if you have felt the way that I felt for all those years, then tell me about that. I want to hear where you're feeling unfulfilled or you feel like there's something missing out of your life. Feel free to put me a comment below or reach out to me through a direct message.